Master pistol with both eyes open. Here's the how and why. If you spent any time researching pistol skills, you've probably heard the phrase, keep both eyes open. And while that sounds straightforward, it's not always easy to pull off, especially if you spent years training with one eye closed. But once you've built the habit, it can be a game changer for your speed, accuracy, and situational awareness. Let's start with how this works using iron sights. With irons, your focus needs to be on the front sight, not the target. Your rear sight should be slightly blurred, and the target will be out of focus too. That's where it gets tricky. Keeping both eyes open while focusing on a small, close-up front sight confuses a lot of shooters. You might see a double image or struggle to figure out which sight picture to trust. That's normal at first. The fix is to train your dominant eye to take over. A quick way to find out which eye is dominant is to extend your hands, form a small triangle between your thumb and index fingers, and focus on an object through that opening. Close one eye, then the other. The eye that keeps the object centered is your dominant eye. That's the one you'll use to aim. Once you know that, practice dry firing by presenting the gun and keeping both eyes open. At first, you may need to slightly squint your non-dominant eye to help your brain prioritize the correct image. Eventually, your eyes and brain will sync up, and you'll be able to acquire the front sight clearly without needing to squint at all. Now, if that sounds like a lot of effort, it is. And that's where many reflex sights come in. Reflex sights make shooting with both eyes open feel completely natural. Unlike irons, reflex sights allow you to focus on the target, not the sight, so your eye stays relaxed and your field of view stays wide. You just look at the target, bring the gun up, and the dot appears where it needs to be. No shifting focus between target and sights, no eye strain. That's a huge benefit for speed, especially in defensive or competitive scenarios. Plus, red dots are mostly parallax-free, which means even if your dot isn't perfectly centered in the lens, your shot will still land on the target. Another big win when you're shooting quickly or from an awkward position. So yes, it's worth learning to shoot with both eyes open no matter what setup you use. But if you want to make it easier and more intuitive, a red dot sight can really help smooth that transition. Practice dry, shoot live, and give your brain the reps it needs to get comfortable. Over time, it'll become second nature, and your shooting will only get better from there. For more tips, tricks, and guides, be sure to hit the subscribe button below.